actually think that Bo should be with Carly.
It's all wrong. You know what? What I hear from other fans is it's all a dream. Because otherwise it's just a plain nightmare.
No, it's all a dream.
It's all a dream.
Who is having the dream?
I think that would be me.
Wow.
I'm sorry?
You look so young.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
She is young. If you have a question, there's a very handsome gentleman in the audience. His name is Scott there, and he's responsible for bringing them here today. He's the entertainment director of the with the letters, but with
Good job, Anna.
So please put your hand up so everybody can hear your question, and he will come to you.
Or you could just yell it out.
Yeah.
Right at the back there.
I read somewhere that transience was not even in the script, but I could be wrong.
You want the story of that?
Yeah, I wanted to do England, some people are guessing, and you said it was wrong.
Yeah. It was one of our first, we call them remotes when we go out of the studio, which we don't do any longer. We were in New Orleans, one of our favorites, because Francis Reed was with us then. When we got married, got our fancy wedding kind of. But anyway, when we're doing that kind of stuff, we're doing lots of shows. You know what? You're in the way. People are crazy. That we're doing lots of shows and lots of material, and we're just going from one thing to the other to the next. And sometimes the dialogue is fairly close to what is on the script, and sometimes not. And there was this scripted thing where I'm on a horse carriage, right? Horse-drawn carriage, and
I came to surprise you. I hope you showed up to surprise you.
Bam, she's there, and I'm supposed to say something, and I looked at her face, and fancy face just came out, and it stopped. Yeah. So it was one of those organic things.
How long ago?
How what?
How long ago was that? Oh my gosh, 20.
That was probably in '84. Yeah. We were together about a year, and that's when we went down to New Orleans that following spring. So, yeah, in '84. So, when you people went that? Where'd you go?
Good to see you. Glad to be here. My name is Kathleen, and the question that I have, I've been watching you guys for probably obviously over 20-something years. And how do you keep the chemistry alive on TV? How do you do it? It's just...
You know, I think one of the things is Peter and I really enjoy what we do. And I mean, through the years we build the trust, but we are really passionate about what we're doing. And sometimes we'll get a scene, and maybe it's not the best scene in the world, but we will sit down, we'll think about it, what can we do? And I do surprise him once in a while with things. We try not to tell each other what the other's going to do. When we do rehearse, we don't rehearse the whole thing out, because then it's not as spontaneous. So we do work at it, try to make it as interesting as possible.
We just have a good time doing what we do. So that's, I think, what you're alluding to, is that it looks like chemistry, whatever it is. And I enjoy doing what I do, as does Kristian, and you know, we're the luckiest people alive being able to do this. And so that, you know, just comes across.
We have great characters too.
Yeah, we've been very lucky over the years. Except for these last couple of months.
Exactly. I didn't want to bring it up.
That's it right there.
You mean that,
See,
right?
where are you? Next question.
Next question right here.
Oh, besides each other, who's your favorite people to run, like, do scenes with?
Everyone.
Everybody?
Everyone. Because working with someone, it's different with everyone. The chemistry, the storylines, just like life. I mean, different kinds of friendship, loves.
I second that. It's like a family, and especially these days. We're taping 7, 8 shows a week, so we're really flying. And you really got to trust and depend on your fellow actors and cameramen and everybody to really pull together. And because you know, keep this show alive. We've got to do that. Yes, ma'am.
When did you both start with Days of Our Lives, and what would you say would be the highlight storyline of your career?
We started a while ago.
Back when we were both babies.
Lucky enough to have been, asked back. This is both our third time back. I've really enjoyed all of the storylines. I think, as Pete had brought up earlier today, one of the pivotal storylines for Bo and Hope was New Orleans. Really the beginning of it all. But I have to say, I really enjoyed the Christina storyline as well, because I got to work with everybody and play a different character.
Didn't she do a great job with all those characters?
I've enjoyed, I have to say, most of the storylines, very much.
Hey, you guys behind? No?
Are you happy sitting there? Okay.
If you're behind one of these cameras or something, we've got seats over here.
Okay.
Okay. Just trying to help you out.
Hey, now I can't remember. How did you guys meet?
Shenanigans, was it?
It was shenanigans. Hope just came back from boarding school, Boston.
And
Parallels my relationship with my husband.
your husband's in the Merchant Marine?
No.
Are you?
Your
are you
husband
younger?
during the same time as Bo and
When I
Hope.
first started
Oh, that's what
watching
you're
the
saying.
show.
First, we basically reintroduced to each other again, because they had known each
Really?
other since they were.
Little.
Yes. But Bo's older.
Much.
Much.
Yeah. Anybody else? No questions?
How far in advance do you guys take your show?
How far in advance is the question, do we shoot the show? Who asked me the question? Right now, we're 2 months in advance.
2 months.
We are just moving so fast and furious.
Wendy, you both finally get that together. Right now.
When do we get back together? Bo and Hope, when does Bo and Hope get back together? We have no idea. I think.
Please stop ignoring Hope.
Don't be so hard on both.
Thank you. Yeah.
Seriously? Do you have children?
My daughter, after you'll find out, she looks exactly like you, and I want to send her to you once in a while.
Because you don't like her anymore?
Dearly, but I watch it every day and I say, there's my daughter. So you are.
Hey, wait a minute. Who moved out of the house with our child? Just to, perspective here.
But
No, we don't get too
Would
tied
you
up
have
in
paid
our
the
story.
ransom money?
What?
Wouldn't you have paid the ransom money? Wouldn't you have given anything to have your daughter back?
definitely.
Don't mind this argument going on.
You just said, no doubt. I just need a little time.
Who got
I didn't say I wanted a divorce. That would be me. I found it on the internet.
But Hope, you were the one that told Bo to always make sure that his visions, that he would check with you. Then when he told you about your
He had a vision about Hope and Roman having an affair.
Yeah, but you were...
Now he has a murderer living in our house. Was there any other bed for Carly to be sleeping? Oh, no. There were 2 other bedrooms in that house, besides Bo and Hope's. And it was my side of the bed.